Okay, I am here with Owen Nebaker. He's my boyfriend, and he is going to be doing the teenager part of the questionnaire thing. So, first question, what is your biggest accomplishment?
I'm gonna take a while because I don't have any accomplishments. I don't know. Guess getting into choir.
Getting into choir, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. What is your best memory?
Probably just skiing with my family.
What is your biggest goal in the next 5 years?
Graduate from college.
If you saw $100 bill on the ground and nobody was around, what would you honestly
I'd pick
do?
it up and put it in my pocket.
Okay. If someone on the street insulted you out of nowhere, how would you react?
I don't care.
You just ignore them? Or?
That's exactly how I would react.
Okay. Do you think AI is a good or bad thing in general?
I think that it can be used for like good purposes, but I don't know if it really just depends on how it's used. Like if it's used to, I'm dragging this one out, but
Just say more good or more bad.
I like more good.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so I'm here with Sith. They're my friend and my next door neighbor, and they are in the young adult category. They're 20 years old. So the first question is, what is your greatest accomplishment?
Like in real life or in like
Yes.
the digital? Well, I mean, I don't know. Greatest accomplishment like that you can physically hold or that you can like not.
Whatever you think yours is.
Sorry, it's gonna take a while for me to answer that one. I turned 18 now. I became an adult.
You're an adult.
I'm old. My firstborn son. I don't know.
Okay.
I consistently stuck with a schedule last year, and I didn't break it. It sounds lame, but I did it. I was consistent for 1 year, and then it broke as soon as this year started.
What is your best memory?
Down in the piers of LA. No, it'd be the boardwalk of. Greatest memory. Wow. There's one where I felt like a Disney princess. Like, Cinderella going down the staircase.
Elaborate.
There was one of them where I was just like, because it was my birthday, whatever. And just I was in pajamas. I was just in lazy clothing stuff. And I was just like, oh, this is serious. I'm like, oh, cool. Like this is like a birthday gift or something. And I'm at the top of the stairs, and I look down, and then just like style. Like, when someone has like style and class, and they look epic beyond compare.
Yes.
That? It's like just down there. It's like that's pretty. Like, whoa, that's freaking epic. And I'm wearing the equivalent to rags up here. That's freaking epic. Start walking down, and then boom, full bouquet of flowers. And I'm like,
Oh.
that's not fair. I'm wearing rags. So it's nice. It's a pretty funkalicious memory of just like, huh, that was epic. But
What is your biggest goal in the next 5 years?
what year would it be?
2029.
My firstborn son.
Gosh.
Oh, you can edit some of the stuff out, right? No, this is pure raw footage. 2029 will be in 5 years. That's what you said already. Biggest goal, I guess, that ever out there. I want to not make a movie because movies are too short. No, just series, just something with multiple parts that is good, that I can actually say, hey, That's pretty nice production. And you know what sexy guy did that? Me.
All right, I know you were just barely a teenager, but how is life now different than life when you were
Oh
a
my gosh,
teenager?
my bones are aching, my knees don't work, my back, I have to take special like dietary pills now. The lights are too bright. These kids with you kids these days with your phones, right? Right? Is this for a class, right? Or is this like,
Yes.
you kids these days? I'm basically essentially that. I need to, now that I'm adulting and stuff, I need to be more adult and less a child. But I'm a silly, goofy guy sometimes and a bit dumb, like you kids these days. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm sorry. I feel like I need to be better at everything already, and as a teen, because 19 is adult, but still kid. I felt like, oh, I have time, and now I don't have time. The time is up. It's the end, and I'm not.
You're 20 years old.
I don't know how to drive, Ainsley. I'm 20 and I can't drive. So
We're working on it.
good luck.
How is life now similar to life when you were a teenager? Even though you're just barely not one.
Ancient times away. Oh my gosh, I remember back in my day, the most popular thing was this old app called Vine. Not those things that used to exist in the Amazon, because that forest is burned down. Also, it used to be a forest, not a replacement Santa Claus. And Santa Claus was this old deity we used to praise on Christmas. But that's something you kids wouldn't understand. What was the question again?
How is life now similar to when you were a teenager?
Oh, I mean, I'm still a hermit.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I still see my family. That's pretty neat. They're still pretty chill. My mom and dad are still alive, because when I get old, they'll get old too, and that's it. That's just how science is and whatever.
Okay. If you had the choice, would you like to trade places with a teenager
Yes.
now?
Oh no.
And grow up with all the current technology?
TikToks, VR. I mean, because it's one of those things, like, because trading with someone implies that some poor teenager is gonna have to be a hermit. He's gonna have to be living with this face.
My gosh.
What that implies is that I'm trading lives with someone, right? Like not Parent Trap,
Whoa.
like Freaky Friday, which means that their childhood is just, or teenagerhood is just gone.
You're focusing on the wrong part of this.
That's the part of it too. If me, no, because the stuff nowadays, I don't understand the stuff that happened when I was a teen. Like, the iPhone was this magical box, and the 4G, I don't even know what a G means. I just know that it's magic. And then, nowadays with, apparently this thing can cause, cancer or something. I wouldn't want to deal with that as a youth. Imagine being a teenager now. Oh, my bad. But no, and also, me, who I am today, I learned my experiences from me being a youth through that time, from 2004 to 2025, or whatever you were in. All that time that I spent in the dark ages of the world, being 2012, that made me who I am today.
If you could offer one piece of advice to all teenagers today, what would it be?
Run. Enjoy it. The classic, enjoy your life. Live your life to the fullest, but not really, because you're a teenager, so live to the most that you can. And also, don't, contrary to what I've been saying about, oh, I'm an adult, I'm so old, don't do that. Because, once you turn, 20, you're not old beans, you're just a teenager, but with a little more brain in it, I guess. The big one, I would say, is just go do things. If you see a rock on the floor and you're like, I want to take that rock, and you can't pull the rock out, just dig up the rock. Just try every new thing, because it won't be like, oh, look at this. Because, if I do it now, it's like, look at this adult. He doesn't know how to do this. What an idiot. But since y'all, have the freedom of haha, the stigma of me being ridiculous is here. I can be ridiculous. You might as well take that to your full advantage of, go crazy or something. Just go, whoosh,
If you found a $100 bill on the ground and no one was around, what would you do?
no one is around,
Yes.
like empty LA alleyway, like no one's there, no
Yes.
fish hook tight. I mean,
Yes.
take it. I mean, if I see a poor dude, I'd be like, hey, can you split a 50 or something? I wouldn't do that. I don't know. If no one's there, then I'll take it. You know, like.
Me too.
It's like the thing with the penny. Me too. Exactly. It's like the thing with the penny where if it's like on the tail side, it's bad luck or whatever. But I mean, it's, you know, how bad luck could a $100 bill be?
If someone on the street randomly insulted you out of nowhere, how would you react?
What's the insult?
I don't know. Use your imagination.
I mean, there's like the school. I mean, it takes I'm glue, you're rubber. No, the other way around. No, just, if it's like, hey, frick you, man, just be like, love you too, kisses, or because if I yell back, then like if I yell something mean back, then it's like. You're gonna have the idea like, oh, I should have done a better comeback. But if you like, if someone yells, hey, you're a loser, and you're just like, love you too, man, that'll like just freak them out for the rest of the day. They're like, why did they say that? That was weird. And I know because I've done it before. People, you know, people have said mean things, and I'm just like, love you too, man. And you know, it works. Kindness is the funniest thing you could do to someone, I guess.
Do you think AI is mostly good or bad?
As someone who likes to do art, this well, depends what type of AI. You know, is it like AI Skynet or AI nowadays, where it's not necessarily like we are self-aware of things, but it's neural network stuff, which basically means the computer understands. It's so neural networks and AI, I guess, to simplify the main difference from what I've read and whatnot, is AI knows that it exists, while neural networks is like, I have stuff, it just stuff. Input, does thing, output, that's it. Well, like true artificial intelligence, which artificial means that it's fake, intelligence means that it's aware of things, like how us humans are, because we are both humans. So AI, is AI a good or bad thing? It really depends on what part of human nature it gathers upon, which that's a boring conversation for later. It's not boring, it's pretty interesting, but who cares? I do. But neural networks, like what it's nowadays, especially in like the art scene, the music scene, the pop culture scene, like there are times where I just look at stuff and I'm like, is that real? Or is someone just a really bad artist or something? Or a really good artist, you know, or either way. So it's still up for debate because it's a fairly new thing, kind of like, you know, TikTok in 2020. A lot of people were like, oh, what cringy stuff. But then no one could do anything during that year. So it was like, I guess we have to. And now we still have like plenty of people who can still do what, you know, the AIs do today. It just, you know, like who's going to win, I guess, that battle? Is it going to be just, you know, people being settled, and not lazy, but just being settled with things that they have the computer who's learned from other things do it, or have a person who has like, we still don't know, as like science, sorry if it's too long. Okay, cool. Like in a science, and sorry to all y'all youngsters watching, I ramble. Hopefully Inslee cuts this out. Like the thing like with human-made stuff and like not mechanical, but like an AI-made stuff is AI will just gather bits and pieces from just the art form of it, and then just like that regurgitates it into something new. While a human-made thing, like we can give worth to meaningless items, like these glasses. If like let's say my wife gave me these glasses, because you know I'm 20, of course I'm married. I'm not. Didn't want to confuse people. Like let's say my wife gave me these glasses. Wow, they instantly have a lot more sentimental value. While to an AI, this is just like glasses compared to billions of other pictures of glasses. This is completely freaking meaningless. But we have the ability to give stuff worth and like character and like style, and you can see that through different arts that we express, whether it be like dance or music, especially music, or you know like digital, the physical, the painting stuff, the Bob Ross and whatever. Like there's a certain like flavor in it that gives it life, and AI hasn't, not yet, because you know it's like we learned how to give it flavor somehow naturally, so eventually it'll learn if taught properly, because human nature stuff, how to do that. So yeah, sorry.
That was great. Okay, Thank you
Did I
for
Okay, cool.
doing it.
Yay.
Yeah.